Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the concept of class in C++. Let us see the definition of the class first. What is a class in C++? A class is a user-defined data type which holds its own data members and member functions which can be accessed and used by creating an instance of that class. So it is not a built-in type, it is a user-defined data type. That means the user can define, that means the user can collect as many variables, as many functions and put it in a class. So we know that class is a collection of members and methods or data and functions. So here, so that's why it is called as an user defined. User can define as the wish of the user. Okay, and then a C++ class is like a blueprint for an object. So we know that blueprint is the thing that has to be followed. So it is a blueprint or it's a template for an object. That is, it tells how the structure should be. That is called as a blueprint or object. Classes and objects are the basic building blocks that leads to object-oriented programming. So basically, the classes and the objects are the building blocks of OOPS. Defining the class in C++, let us see the syntax here. A class is defined in C++ using the keyword class followed by the name of the class. So the following is the syntax. So this is the keyword, the class, and it will be followed by the, okay, let's see the syntax. Class name. So class is the keyword and class name is the user defined name. That means like integer, like it's a variable, like as we create as integer variable, float, like that, a b c x y, whatever the user defined, that is the variable name, the class name. So the definition starts at the open brace and then the access specifier. So we have three different access specifier: private, public and protected. So we have to mention the nature of the specifier inside the class, and then we have to give the body of the class. So the body of the class will have some members or methods. Okay, so this is the template or the format of how a class should be defined. Let us see example. Class, this class. So here class is the keyword and it is given as it is. Class name is the user defined name, it is given as this class, and then we are giving the access specifier, we are giving as public. In this case we are using a public. We can use as whatever the access specifier we need. And then int var is a variable name which comes at the integer type and it is one of the member of the class. Then void print is a function. Void is return type and print is the function. Within there is no parameters. It's an empty parenthesis, the function without parameter, print. So this is the member method. Open the brace and you have to mention the line of the code, cout hello, and then we are just closing. And we can have to note here the semicolon here. Okay, so this is the simple definition example of a class. So class name, the access specifier, the body of the class. That means the class, some class name, and then give the specifier and declare some methods. Here only one is mentioned. We can give more variables also. Here also one simple function is given, the method. We can also give more methods also, and you have to close it with the semicolon. After the open brace, semicolon should come. That is the syntax and example of your class. So it's the same thing as given as a diagram. So class name, access specifier, that can be private, public or protected. Data members are the variables we have used, and member functions are the methods to access the data members, and the class name ends with the semicolon. So here all the double slash mentions the comment are a single line comment which will be used to just mention what it does. It has no meaning to the compiler. It is only a message for the user. So now let us define the class, the object of a class. When a class is defined, only the specification of the object is defined. No memory or storage is allocated. That means what? When you define a class, only the template is formed. Only the structure is formed. Real memory is not allocated. When it will be done only if you create an object for the class. So no memory or storage is allocated until we define an object. So in order to use the data and access the functions defined in the class, we need to create the objects. So after creating objects only, we can access the data or the functions of the class. Okay, let us create an object. We can create an object of the given class in the same way we declare the variables of any other inbuilt data type. Like for example, we say int space n. So that is a built-in data type int. We are giving a variable name n, int space n, or float space a. That is the common declaration of variables. Same way here we have to just give the class name space object name. Example, my class space obj. So my class is the class name and obj is the object name. So this is called instantiation. We are creating object for the class. Let us see an example for a simple class, the C++ program. So hash include IO stream, it is for the input output stream, and then hash include string because you are going to use the string in this particular program. And then we are using the namespace std. This is the standard memory space allocated for the variables. And then we are giving the definition of the class. Just it is mentioned as a comment, a single comment line. So how to define class? Class name is person, open the brace, and then public the access specifier, and then data members. Here we are giving two members, string space name and int space age. So this class person has two data, name and age. And then member functions, we have function called introduce. Void is the return type. Introduce is the name of the function. The function has no parameters. Okay. And then define the function, open the brace, see out hi, my name is, and then the redirection symbol. Name is the variable used here, the name and this name, and I am dash, that is the age. The age, this is the age we filled here, age, years old, end L. End L is a manipulator to get into the new line. Then close the definition of the function and then close the definition of the uh, class. That is the open brace, the close brace and the semicolon is the class closing and the first close is the function close. Okay. So now this is the definition, created the class, and then we have defined the members and the methods. Now we have to get into the main program. So main program is integer main, open the brace, create an object of the class. That we have seen in the previous slide that without creating an object we are not able to use the function or the methods of the class. So in order to use the in order to use the methods or the members, we have to create an object for the class. So how to do that? Person, person1. What is person? Person is the name of the class. Person1 is the variable name as we wish. Then in order to access data members, you have to create the object. So how to access? We have mentioned as the dot operator, member access operator. This dot is called as an member access operator. How it is given? Object dot the variable name. Okay, so object is person1, name is the variable name here, and then equal to Ahmad is the name of the person. Then next one, person1 dot age is equal to 30. So here just to mention, dot is the member access operator. So person1 dot age is equal to 30, assign some variables to the values to the variables. And now call the function call the introduce method. Here person1 dot introduce. So as we just how we are done for the variable, likewise you have to use the object name dot the method name. So person1 dot introduce means this will call the function introduce, and then what the program will do is it will uh, get the this will substitute the name as Ahmed in this place, and the output will be like, hi, my name is Ahmed and I am, this age will be substituted in this age, I am 30 years old. This will be the result of the output of the program. And then return 0 because since you have used int here, return 0 and then close the program. So that's all the example, simple example of how to create a class and how to create an object for the class and how to use the member access operator, the basic example. And this can be asked as a 7-mark question on how to what is a class and how to create object and give example. For you can answer this answer as a for a 7-mark question or a 5-mark question. Hope it is easy and simple to follow, and thanks for watching.